Hello, Professor. My name is Parker Cornett, and I have selected Chapter 7, Listening Actively, for my final project. In this video, I will be going over the 5 steps or processes of listening, including Step 1, receiving, Step 2, attending, Step 3, understanding, Step 4, responding, and Step 5, recalling. My visual aid, these little doodles is what I've made. Step 1 is receiving, because that's when you're first receiving the information, you're first listening in, catching on the visual cues, all that kind of stuff. As you see right here, the info is the football. This guy right here is the wide receiver. It's supposed to be us listening in, since info is coming right to the wide receiver. But there's a bunch of defenders all around, and that's noise pollutants, or outside conversations, or anything that cannot obfuscate the information that we're trying to receive. Step 2 is attending. That's when you start to pay attention to the information that you receive and start to engage with it mentally. As you engage with it, you develop an understanding. That's Step 3. But as you can see right here, this wide receiver is not been paying attention. He's about to get whooped by this defender who is. You see by the exclamation points right there. If you're not engaging with the information, you're not even going to be really listening. Step 3 is understanding. Now, understanding the information is after you've engaged with it for a while or mentally, and you start to kind of formulate your own response. You haven't quite responded yet, though. See right here? Our wide receiver started to take off. He's understanding that he needs to be running the football. Step 4 is responding. Now, responding to the information is acting on it and putting your own response out there, saying things that then causes your, everyone else that's listening in on you to begin their own processes of listening. See right here, the wide receiver's acting on the information. He's jumping over the defender. He's heading for the end zone. I'll score a touchdown in the game. Step 5 is recalling. The final step, which is typically what happens way after the conversation has happened, maybe later in the afternoon. You look back on the conversation, on the information that you received in that conversation, see if you can still recall it. Obviously everyone's accuracy with the recalling information is going to be different because short-term memory and long-term memory, if you're not focused on remembering something, you're not going to have a greater chance of remembering it accurately. And even if you do remember it accurately, there's never 100% accuracy to what you remember. It's just how the human mind works. Now, these 5 steps are all kind of going on all the time. If you're listening actively, all 5 of these steps are constantly going on as you engage with the conversation with another person. If you're listening to someone, actively listening, then you're going to be receiving the information better. And obviously, maintaining eye contact. You don't need to fake maintaining eye contact if you're actually listening to a conversation. So once you've engaged all 5 of these, you probably have a better chance of recalling it, or all 4 of these previous steps. You're definitely going to have a better chance of recalling the information as you go on later